Hello, I'm Cleopatra Wallace, and today's date is March the 10th of 2024. It is a new moon in the sign of Aries, so that's who I'm going to read for. And I'm going to use the modified tarot. And I mean modified because I took some of the cards out. I took a pretty big stack out. But the cards that remain are 121. So, yeah. And I'm going to clarify with other decks. As you know, I like to start with 4 or more. If the cards fall to the floor, I only read the ones that fall face down. If too many come out, I'm going to read the top and the bottom. And I'm trying to do better at reading reversals, so we're going to see what happens when a reversal comes out. I might read it in reverse, so I might turn it around. So this is for Aries, which is a fire sign. Alright, Spirit, so what do you have to tell me about Aries? And it is close to springtime, so a lot of us are doing, spring cleaning and that sort of thing. But I want to know about sun, moon, and rising stars in Aries. Oh, alright, so we already got 3. They are eager to talk tonight. I actually haven't done any reads since October, November, since that war started. But Spirit, what all do you want Aries to know? And this is for Aries as far as the new moon cycle is going. So that means from this new moon to the next new moon. And this read is for Aries, sun, moon, and rising. We only need one more card. And I've gotten pretty good at these, this Alimentaro. It's kind of hard to read it because there's, not much continuity, but alright. I don't like the way these just put out on top, so we're going to take this one. Alright, let's see this one. Alright, the first card that comes out is the sun. And it's cute. You see, that's good. It's like a little llama on it. And the sun is the brightest card in the deck. Let's see what's on here. He's really warm and cozy. And even though this is a llama, it looks a lot like a sheep before it's been shorn. Is that what it's called when when they shave all the fur off of it? I think that's called shorn. So you know what this is giving me? Spirit is saying this is someone's paycheck before they take the taxes out. Like the check is really big and it's all cozy. It's like, yeah, I did that, but then they take the taxes out. Or all the things that they take away from your gross pay that turns it into the net pay, or however that goes. But also I am getting Easter. Now Easter is next month. Alright, let's clarify this sun. And to clarify, we are going to use the Omega Land deck. Alright, Spirit, you've shown me the Sun card for Aries, and you've shown me this could be their paycheck before taxes. Oh, look at there. Wow, I should go on hiatus more often. They're super eager to talk tonight. Alright. these up here. Alright, so the two cards that come out to clarify that sun for Aries are the Hermit and the Devil. And this is crazy. It's almost like a two-edged sword, like a double-edged sword. The contrast in the polarity. Let's read the Devil first. The Devil is, is about vices and things that I'm hearing the word binding. Things that are binding, almost like hereditary. And lots of things come through the genes. Interesting. This woman here, when I looked at her, I feel like she's some sort of entertainer. Not necessarily a dancer either. I'm getting possibly waitress or someone who serves food or drinks. But what I'm getting on this person, whether they're a dancer or a bartender or a waitress or whatever it is that you are bounded to, like doing, the feet are still moving. You see these? They're not planted. They're not stable, planted in the device or the dysfunction or whatever this is, this in the meantime thing. It is just that. It's temporary. I feel like if Aries was meant to be bound to this situation with the Devil and this other low vibrational male character, the feet would be still, even if the woman is struggling to get away, her feet wouldn't be in this position. This is movement, trying to get away, trying to move on. Alright. Sorry, my mouth is super dry. Alright. So the Hermit. Now this is interesting. This Aries, for this person, it's the same person. First, you started out, I don't know why I read them in backwards, but you started out as, you have been in for a while. Whether it was, you were in a relationship or had a child, or for whatever reason you hadn't been like outside working and socializing with the public. You had been, inside in your hermit mode, just doing you, building strength up, possibly saving money, but more or less just trying to see kind of which way to go. But more or less, like, almost like trying to see, like, what you are made of. Because sometimes you have to get completely by yourself with no one else's energy for you to really see, like, who are you? What are you doing? And you know what you discovered? That you want to go outside. And you know, there's nothing wrong with being like, you know, I done got to know myself, but now I'm ready to come out back outside. But then, as soon as you came out here, you got caught up a little bit in the situation. But it's okay, because you know that you're still on the move. So, you know, this situation is temporary. And, you know, don't even get down on yourself, because you had just been in the house for a long time. And you come out and, okay, you got caught off guard. And, you know, they looked like it was all good in the beginning. But then they took all the taxes out. And, you know, it barely panned it out. But the good news is that you're not getting stuck in that. You're trying to get away. You're moving on. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Now let's see what's next. We have 3 cards remaining. Ooh. This one is the 9 of Disc. Now this is a card of sacrifice. I'm talking about supreme sacrifice. You see this man here? He's trying to keep this pot boiling, or the fire going, because, you know, it has, I'm not going to say it has all his fish and eggs in that basket, because there's one up here and there's one down here. But this is the majority of, you know, his wealth, or his lion's share. The lion's share. What an interesting phrase. I guess if you're a lion, you get the biggest share. Yeah, but this is the majority of, you know, what he's worked for, or what you have acquired. And to make sure that it keeps going, to make sure that fire keeps going, this is, you throw yourself on the fire to keep it going. But I'm going to tell you, this is a bad idea. It's a bad idea. I mean, because I understand wanting to keep it going, but you can't, like, gamble or risk something that you already have to get something else. Like, if you are, like, say you're a poor person and all you have is a bed. Would you use that bed as collateral to get something else? I mean, some people would. I would say no, because if something go wrong, now you're not even going to have a bed. So this is like energy of like a title loan, or maybe even bonding somebody out of jail. You know how you put your house or something up for collateral? This is the type of energy I'm getting from this card. Someone sacrificing their self just to keep something else going. Is he face down into the fire? No, his face isn't in the fire, but I mean, he's right. It's keeping the fire going, but when that goes out, he's going to be gone, and they're just going to throw something else up there to keep it going. They're going to forget that you was even down there. But let's clarify. All right. We're going to use the Teddy Bear Tarot. I got to try to keep these cards in order, because I tell you, it has been so long since I've given you guys a read. Alright, Spirit. We are reading for Aries. We want the new moon cycle that starts tonight and ends on the next new moon. You have shown me Aries here. Oh, are just talking so quick. I can't even hardly talk because they're talking so quick. Alright, I'm still going to shuffle them though because I like shuffling this deck. But I was just about to say, you just shown me Aries making a sacrifice. Now what came out is the Seven of Cups. The Seven is all about choices. So let's look. There's some good stuff in these cards. That's odd. Alright, so as you look at everything in this card, right? You know, it's all good things, except for it's like this dragon thing right here. Well, not dragon thing, it is a dragon. And this snake. But that's not the problem. Like, I don't care about a dragon or a snake. You know, back in medieval times, they had dragons or snakes and all. But we still got snakes now. The thing about this card that's like, I don't like is, see this bear, this woman bear with her back turned? And you gotta think, we're talking about someone making a sacrifice. Someone throwing themselves on a sacrifice, or somebody putting something that they already have up for collateral to secure something else. But this bear, woman bear here, with her back turned, you can't see her face. I'm getting the energy now of someone's making a sacrifice and they don't know the whole story. You can't know the whole, like her back is turned right here. Either there's something going on behind your back, and obviously there's a lot going on behind the back because they're down here making choices. So before you put anything up for collateral or sign anything over, more information is definitely needed because something is going on behind Aries' back. I mean, it's just so odd that this teddy bear isn't facing forward. Now think about making a supreme sacrifice and you don't even know the whole story. Try to dig deeper. I would dig deeper. Alright. The next card is, the devil. Aries, I don't know what you got going on, but this is the second devil we done seen in the 20 minutes. What? How many minutes? 18 minutes on the clock. We just seen him. Just two different decks. I don't like it. I don't like it. And it's during Lent and Ramadan is coming up. It's like a lot of it's a lot of energy out there right now. In Aries, I wouldn't do anything rash or brash right now because it's a lot of shiesty energy. So we about to read this devil, but you know the thing about this devil? And I hope YouTube, I'm going to put a little card and cover it up. Because they have been messing with some readers about nudity in the cards. Wait, I'm going to cover it with another card that has nudity. Because his boobs are kind of long. So I covered his nipples up. But you know what that means? That means that this is a female. Okay? A female antagonist. Someone snooping around in your energy. I should have brought a straw over here. Someone snooping around in your energy. What I want to know is this the same devil from earlier? What are the odds that a new devil would be in your life? Let's clarify. Because if this is, I hate to say it, but Aries, if this is a different devil, then you may have, you might need to go back in the house for a little while and think about it again. Because the decisions that are being made, But we're going to see. This could be the same person. And, if it's the same person, I apologize. Because, sometimes devils can be hard to get rid of. They just be stalking you and outside your house, walking back and forth and doing that whole thing. So let's just see if this is a devil that you done tried to get away from and you just can't get away from. Or is this a devil you actually like spending your time with? We're going to differentiate the two. Alright. Alright, Spirit, you have shown me another devil that is in Aries energy. Another energy that is just hanging around, looking for weaknesses, looking for ways to manipulate Aries, looking for ways to count themselves in, looking for ways to insert themselves into Aries business. This person, alright, we're going to take these two that's face down. Alright, so let's see who this devil is. I feel like we on Scooby-Doo and we about to unmask this devil. Alright. And you know what? I apologize. This isn't a new devil. This is the old devil. I already see that. Because the Eight of Cups is the energy of somebody that was just fed up and walked away. Because you see, even though this was almost the winning, almost at the top, this is somebody just got tired and was like, you know what, go play with yourself in the closet or something because I'm out. So this is somebody that you walked away from. So my apologies. Not only is this somebody you walked away from, this was somebody that has quite a bit of leverage. The King of Pentacles. And this is the Alice in Wonderland deck. So this is the Mad Hatter. And the Mad Hatter is mad with a lot of devil qualities. So I don't blame you for walking away. But as we can clearly see, he's not done with you. Because he has followed you. He has followed you out of the Omega Land deck into the Aliman's Tarot deck. You know what? Since we got him here, let's ask the question of how can Aries rid themselves of this devil energy? How can they just make this person leave them alone once and for all? Let's see. And to do that, we are going to use the Beauty of Horror deck. Alright, Spirit. Aries are trying to do their best to move on with their 2024. Springtime is coming up. Just want a fresh start. Just want a fresh start without somebody pointing fingers or trying to entice. What can Aries do to make this devil energy leave them alone once and for all? Ooh. Alright. It's quite a bit. It's 3. But it's worth 3 cards. It's the devil after all, and he's following you. So yeah, it's 3 cards. First of all, we have the 9 of Wands. And the 9 of Wands is a person who is setting strong boundaries. All of these little things are in place. This is like somebody being blocked on Facebook. They're blocked on Instagram. They're blocked on Cash App. They're blocked on, in real life. They're blocked, and then you also have something in your hand in case they just show up. right there. This stick. Like, this could be like a taser or something. Or, not only that, this in his hand, this stick, even though it's not a piece of paper, I feel like it could be like a, possibly a restraining order. But this is a very strong boundary that you're going to need to set up, because this person is clearly following you. Alright, so the second thing Aries can do to make this person leave them alone is, hey, this is somebody who is, you know, trying to get to know other people, out and about. But I don't know if I would advise this, because sometimes, like, if somebody is following you and they see you with somebody else, it just makes it worse. And sometimes, you know, it may make them feel like, you know, they done moved on, so I'm going to move on too. So you could possibly find somebody else to date that could also act as a bodyguard or a protector. Because after all, I mean, this asshole's following you. Alright. The next card that you can do to get away from this devil character is the Six of Swords. And as you can see, the Six of Swords is moving away. I can't see if this is a child, but since they have such a smaller stature than the woman, this is the energy of somebody taking their kid and starting fresh and moving away, starting over somewhere else. And you know, I hate that, Aries, if you had to uproot yourself to get away. I mean, but what else can you do? You already spent your time in the house, you know, already made all the ultimate sacrifices. Like, what else can you do? Oh, Aries. What a jerk. Alright. The last card is, it's like runes. Is that how you say runes? R-U-N-E-S. Those symbols. I have a tattoo that's runes. It says day, awakening, illumination, and hope. This card here is very quiet and reserved. This is a very still and calm energy. As they would call it, stoic. You know how a person can just be like so strong and seem like they're unfazed or undaunted. But the card itself is, you know, illumination and hope, day and awakenings, like new beginnings. This card here, with this, I don't know if you can see it barely, it's a like an hourglass on its side, but it's in baby blue. Yeah, that's better. It's giving the energy of, if you turn a hourglass on its side like that, time would stand still for a little while. This is almost somebody like living in the moment, trying to make one moment last forever. Oh, Aries, something really special happened for you. Let's clarify and see what it was. Whatever it was really beautiful. Oh, I'm glad it ended on a good note. We're going to clarify and see what this is. Alright. And to do that, I'm going to use the Dark Mansion. Alright, my throat is super dry. I'm sorry, I don't know why I don't have a straw and why I'm using the biggest cup in the whole world. Who knows? This isn't about me. Alright. Spirit, you have shown me a very beautiful moment in Aries' life that is going to happen between tonight's new moon and the next new moon. You're showing me a moment in Aries' life that they're going to cherish forever. A moment that they would like to capture in time and just bottle it up and always have it. Let's see what that moment is. Ooh, what came out is the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands is about strife, like, you know, somebody overcoming something. Let me turn this light so I can see, because this is the last card, so I want to make sure I read everything. All right. All right. All right. Okay. So you see this one man right here with the red stripe in his hat? He has like the stick in his hand, right? And all these other people have sticks in their hand too. Like it's an active conflict. But somehow, Aries, when you show up in a situation with your stick, it completely changes everything. Whatever you bring to the table, or whatever you're like, you know how people are like, I'm gonna put my 2 cents in. Whatever your 2 cents are, that's a hot card. Whatever your 2 cents are, it's enough to change the whole energy of the situation. And it changes things. You change things. What you are saying just makes so much sense. To where people are like, I don't know why we didn't think of this before. How come we didn't do this? Like, what's wrong with us that we didn't think of it? And you're going to be so proud of yourself that you was able to fix this huge problem. Like, it could be like something so simple as fixing a mechanical device, or figuring out how somebody's going to get back and forth to work or a job. Or it's like this solution that you come up with is just so brilliant. It's like, why didn't we think of that? It's like, here we are down here working on a freaking railroad, and you had the solution the whole time? And you're really proud of yourself and you enjoy that. It's kind of like your moment. Oh. Alright, so let's get some oracles for Aries. We're going to use the Alice in Wonderland oracle. And this is for Aries for this moon cycle to the next, starting on tonight, going forward. I want to shuffle these a little more. Well, I'm still going to look at this. The first one says all must have prizes, and this one says becoming braver. But I don't like the way they came out, so I'm going to shuffle them and then let another one come out. Alright, Spirit, this is for Aries, for the new moon of the spring. Alright, I'm keeping these ones. They have been jumping so quick tonight. I think it's because they might be a little hungry for action. I've been quiet. I had got myself shadow banned talking about the war. That's why I'm not going to ever mention it again. Alright. Spirit, you've given me all in the golden afternoon. See, I told you. This is that your bright idea that makes everybody be like, holy crap, why didn't we think of that? See what it says on the bottom? All in the golden afternoon. It's like magic. On the bottom it says inspiration, creative spark, imagination, and conception. You have a really good idea, a super awesome solution to whatever problem is going on. And like I said, this isn't necessarily in your actual personal life. This could be like at work there's a problem, or at school there's some sort of problem, or you know, some kind of area, like even like at the public library or something. You're just like, you know, we'll have people put it in this way. Whatever it is, you come up with a super solution. Oh, I like that, a super solution. Alright, the next one is keeping up immense effort in advance. And this fits in because once you come up with, you know, something that great and brilliant, you do advance. People notice greatness. They really do. Whenever you're doing something that's so phenomenal and it's just so vanguard, people notice. So, but don't overwhelm yourself. You know, coming up with one brilliant idea is awesome. Don't try to, you know, top yourself or come up with another brilliant idea next week. Like, this one thing is enough. And not only that, but I can't even get this card off the table. Be careful. Who are you telling about the plans that you're making? Because we already discovered that you don't know the whole story, because something's going on behind your back there. So don't worry about like keeping up. I wouldn't say don't worry about keeping up with appearances or trying to come up with another brilliant thing. You know, one thing at a time. But whatever you do, don't go back into hiding because, you know, you have this jerk off following you around. It's a devil energy. We've already talked about how you can get rid of that. Alright, so we're going to get one more card for Aries just because it's been so long and they're so talkative. Let's see. Alright, we get a unicorn oracle. Alright, Spirit, you've shown me some good things for Aries for this new moon cycle from March the 10th onward. What last piece of advice would you like to give for Aries? Alright. I should not talk so often so they always be this jumpy. Alright, so what card came out is friendship. Let's read it. Seek out your soul family. Surround yourself with positive people. Spend more time socializing. Right, that's like I was saying, don't go back inside just because, you know, you have one little hiccup. But I don't think you would, considering that, you know, you're doing well in your workplace or at school. You know, you're doing good. There's no need to, you know, hide away. But having friends are cool too. But even though, you know, you meet new people, don't be so quick to tell them like everything you have going on. Because you see these ears of this rabbit? Those listening ears? You're telling me to be cautious. Like, sometimes when you're talking to people, making new friends, you never know if they like have you on speakerphone or recording you or anything. But I don't like how big this rabbit ears are. I mean, all rabbits' ears are big, but it's giving speakerphone. Yeah. Alright, Aries. This has been your read for the new moon. Again, I am Cleopatra Wallace. If you found this read interesting, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because who knows what's going to happen next.